Hello, everybody. Welcome to Paranormal Nation Radio tonight. Tonight, we're going to talk about some of the events we've been having going on, and we're also going to talk about some of the shows coming on WO Entertainment that I'm part of. So, we get started. First of all, some of the shows that Paranormal Nation Radio produces. On Tuesday nights at 5 o'clock, these are all Central Time. You can tune in to WO Radio Show Tuesday at 5, 7 on WO Entertainment Facebook page. You find all these shows. On Thursday night, tonight, is my new time for my Paranormal Nation Radio Show that we do. Sundays, we got a full lineup on Sundays starting at 5 o'clock to 7 o'clock Central Time. It's 1700 somewhere with Cameron, Ethan, and Shay, if she shows up. Real good show there. You guys got to tune in for that. And then to finish out the evenings at 7 p.m. Central Time is the Reverend Sean Whittington's Paranormal Ministry. Real good guests on there. This week's guest on that show will be David Cook, so from London. So you need to tune in to them shows. Let's see. Last week, we started our paranormal tours at the old school in Cameron, Missouri. We had 28 people show up for the two different 2-hour tours that night. We had a real good turnout. A lot of things happened. Some people got scratched. People got affected. I'll bring my co-partner on here in a little bit, Goose, and he'll tell you what happened to him in there. But we'll be doing these every Friday night at the old school in Cameron. We're raising money for the old school. So everybody tune in. We'll see if we can bring Goose in now and have him chat. Hey, Goose.
What's up?
Oh, not much. What's up, buddy?
Recuperating from today's work.
Yeah, I know the feeling. Yeah, we work together.
Yeah, we're putting the birds away still, but dude, the last paranormal investigation tour, man, I'll tell you something. That was interesting to say the least.
Yeah,
I see Nico and April in there.
Yeah, it was quite different. I mean, a lot of people had a lot of experiences and different things there that night.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm actually got the phone sitting on my chickens right now, so I'm carrying them in the house. But yeah, man, it was awesome. I mean, it was one of those things. I went into it, and everybody who knows me from the show knows that I'm a believing skeptic. Which, if you don't know what a believing skeptic is, that means I believe there's something there, but I can't quite tell you what it is because I haven't just gotten that definitive proof. So, in my search for that definitive proof, I got made a little bit more of a believer. This past tour. The only way I can describe it, the first thing that really happened to me was I was walking up with Pastor Gary and Emily and Zach, and for some reason I just got super winded. I took like 2 steps up these stairs, and let me come back in just a minute, okay?
Okay. Yeah, I'll take a shout out to the people in chat. Hi, Nico, April. Yeah, April, if you can ever make it down here to Missouri and everything, we'd take you on the investigation there. So, but thank you for tuning in. I know I switched my time frames around, but on Tuesday nights when I'm over in Cameron doing the WO radio show, it's hard to get back here and do mine. So we decided to start doing it on Thursdays. So, but yeah, this investigation we went on, we had special guests were there. Ron and Denise Pridemore were our special guests there. Denise got scratched twice at the investigations, and Zach, that Goose was talking about, he got scratched. And I mean, it was just a lot of people heard some voices. It was just amazing. We had amazing turnout during this corona, especially.
I will.
So,
Okay. Now I'm back. Sorry.
yeah, you're back.
Yeah, I'm going to try and possibly go over to my computer and see how it sounds on that.
Okay.
But, okay, yeah, let me jump on my computer. I'll switch over.
Okay.
All right. All right, there we go. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I got a feedback somewhere.
Okay. So,
yeah, Nico, you could come up. Turn your volume down. I can hear myself.
how about now?
Yeah, we still got a feedback. Got a hum.
Yeah, for some reason this mic has a buzz in it. I'm just going to switch to my phone.
Okay.
Yeah,
we're back now.
Anyway. Yeah. Yeah. Should be.
Yeah, Nico says he's stuck in Florida. He'd come up to one of our investigations.
Oh yeah, I'd love to. Were I yelling at some kids? Yes, I was yelling at my kids. I yell at my crotch goblins all the time. And apparently my ducks are mad right now. They're yelling at show wife. But anyway, so I was walking up these stairs, and I don't get winded going up those stairs. I've gone up those stairs 1,000 times, and for some odd reason, it was just like it felt like I just got punched in the gut and just got the wind knocked out of me. So, you know, I took a minute, and obviously everybody that was there was concerned. So and I told him I was okay and whatever. I just felt like I had the wind knocked out of me.
Right.
Then the second occurrence was when I just had a flood of basically every emotion. The only way I can actually describe it is if all of a sudden every emotion that there is just flooded my mind and my body all at once. Like I wanted to laugh, I wanted to cry, I wanted to freaking yell and punch somebody. It was really weird. Yeah. Then I just had I think it was the last tour of the night, and
Yeah.
I just had like no energy all of a sudden. It was like I just got like all the energy sucked out of me. And these two little girls were talking to the Echo Box, and I mean it was responding quick, and I mean really quick. I don't have the lighter. So I think I've got it. So and so our special guest that was there said it was probably because the spirits in that building know me, and I guess they're comfortable with me. So, they
Yeah, they get comfortable with you and react.
Right, and I'm fine with that. It was just the mere fact of the matter that when I went into the investigation that night, it wasn't. I didn't go into it as an investigative standpoint. I was actually going in as a tour guide to show people around, to show people the stuff that we had seen whenever we did our investigation there. Um, Whenever it was the undisclosed location,
Right.
uh, that wasn't very undisclosed because everybody knew where we were.
Everybody
Um,
knew, but we just said that because of a reason.
right, and I'll come straight out with it. And the reason why is because at the time we were under the impression that the people who run the place were against it, were against the idea of it, and yada yada yada. So we, you know, kept it quiet and just didn't say where we were. Uh, but yeah, I had a really good time. You know, you talked about paranormal hangover. I actually felt better the next morning than I had felt in the morning in a long time. So
Good.
if that's paranormal hangover, I'm doing an investigation every damn night of the week.
No, usually a paranormal hangover is just like a hangover. You're just
Yeah,
dead, drug out, wore
dragging
out.
ass. Now after our 6 hour one, I was dragging ass for quite a while the next day.
Yeah,
It took me a while. It took me about 3 cups of coffee to get going that morning instead of 1.5. So,
I
uh,
know. And we got a lot of stuff that night. We did that 6 hour investigation.
but we didn't get nearly what we got on this tour.
Yeah. No,
That's what
the,
that's what
the,
tripped me out. Is we got more. I would almost say in the first set of tours we got more than we got in the entire 6 hours.
yeah.
You know,
But
minus
there
the fact we didn't
again,
have the SLS.
yeah. But, well, that'll be at our next investigation. We got a new SLS
Right.
camera. And,
So
but
my
you do got to
question, though, Carl,
remember, yeah,
is this: how do I become a full-fledged investigator?
join our team.
I'm gonna put your ass on the spot.
Join our team.
Okay.
You're part of it anyway.
Yeah. you know, I want to learn more, and it's one of those things. You know, I've got a set of dowsing rods up here at the house that I use from time to time, um, and so it's one of those things that now, granted, I use them more for locating stuff, but I have used them up here in the spiritual sense and have made contact, and you've come up here and we've found some stuff as well. So,
Right.
uh, which
And
I
then you
really,
look at the Rev the other night on WO
yeah,
show.
his
Just
straight up like, oh,
each person. Well, we had 3 people there last
yeah,
Friday
that
night
couldn't use them at
that
all.
couldn't use them. They were negative grounded.
Yeah.
And people were freaking out. Well, how do you know that? And then Gary had them. Was you there when we
Yeah.
did that? The woman was
No, I wasn't there for that experiment. I wanted to, but
okay.
I wish I was, but I was down in the boiler room at that point.
Right. But the woman was negative grounded, but she was cheerful, happy, just go lucky, but she was negative.
Right.
Her husband
Well,
was positive.
yeah.
And
And that's
then,
the thing. The energy that you put off. Okay. And this is something that I don't know why I feel like I know this, but it's just something that I feel like I know. Um, the energy that you put off isn't necessarily the energy that the spirits are going to draw. Um, for a long time before you knew me, Carl, I was a very negative individual,
right,
but I probably still had that positive charge, quote unquote, that would have allowed me to use, that did allow me to use dowsing rods to find water lines, gas lines, yada, yada, yada.
right, right.
So, you know, um, so that's kind of that aspect.
Well, we do a lot of different experiments when
Oh
we
yeah,
investigate, and everything. And that one that Gary did the other night by having the husband hold the wife's hand, and then she went positive. He went negative.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, and I think,
So,
and I know I'm going to sound kind of new agey and whatever, but I think everybody has an aura. And that aura, whether it's negative or positive, people are sensitive to that aura, me being one of them,
right,
can pick up on that, for one.
right,
And for two, it's, like, okay, show wife and I, both of us are very positive aura.
right,
Whereas, and for the most part, everybody there that night was very positive. I didn't really get a negative vibe off anybody,
no,
but there's a difference between what your body puts out that the spirits can draw off of, and what your body puts out that maybe I can pick up on. And
right.
I didn't know I could
And
do that. I didn't know that I was quote unquote sensitive to this kind of stuff. I just had this thing that I always called my gut, and people used to
uh-huh,
jokingly call me Gibbs, um, because I always went with my gut, and I always picked up on the energy around me. You know,
but yeah, I
so
mean, and see, Emily on our team, right? She can see your
very
aura.
yeah. So, and I don't know what she sees with mine. It's probably the devil horns and whatever. But
All you got to do is ask her.
yeah, I need to ask her about that. But Denise was really helpful because I was confused.
Right,
I'll be straight up honest. I was confused as shit as to why it happened to me, what was going on. What this whole situation was. And she explained to me, because I am so familiar to that building,
right,
that's why. And I honestly think I was probably, of everybody there, including those who were touring, I was probably the most familiar person in the building to the spirits in the building. So,
right,
and I'm fine with that. I welcome it. I if you will, I welcome it with open arms, because it's one of those things that I know that they sometimes need to communicate, and if by drawing energy off of me, that's what they want to do, that's fine. There's a boundary, and
right,
I've established that boundary, and honestly, ever since I did that, I've become more positive in the way I think, and the way I approach things. Um, you seen yesterday
yeah,
one of my bad days.
right,
And so it's there's definitely something there. I can't say that I've gotten every piece of evidence that I want, but I've gotten enough evidence that I can say that there's something out there that's not within my realm of grasp.
grasp. Right, right. And it's every time you go out, something else will happen, and it just leads you
I'm
on to
waiting to
find
see.
out more.
I'm waiting to see something move across the floor by itself.
Yeah.
Like
Well,
that right there will be the one that at that point you'd be like, okay, and I'll literally be like, okay, yeah, I'm a believer and I'm leaving.
right.
So,
Well, the next investigation, I'll bring one of the lighted balls
okay,
that when they move it, it lights up,
yeah,
and we'll put it on the floor.
yeah. Especially because there's so many childlike entities in that building. Um,
Exactly.
so and I didn't really touch on it much on the history of the building, but my personal history with that building, I've had um, I've had uh, objects in my office while I wasn't there be moved.
Yeah.
And I don't know how that happens whenever I'm the only one with the key. So,
You never
uh,
know.
yeah. And so, it's one of those things like, I'm like, all right, and I did the whole, maybe the floor's got a slight bow to it or something like that, and did the test and whatever. And whenever I did that test with you and Denise and Ron, and I think Pastor Gary was in there, and I rolled that thing across the floor and it started rolling back to us. And then I set it right where it rolled back from and it didn't move. I was
Yeah.
like, huh, that's kind of interesting, you know? So,
Yeah, that's when we was filming The Gift.
yeah, that was right before we filmed the first episode of The Gift.
Right.
The first 2 episodes, actually.
Yeah,
So,
April's asking you a question. How about seeing a full body apparition?
I would welcome it. I've always wanted to. You know, I've seen, God, I don't know how many different videos that people have put up about, you know, oh, I've seen a full body apparition here. I've seen orbs out here at the property.
Right.
I'm actually out here. I'm actually out here at Woe Entertainment headquarters right now. And I'll see if, well, you won't be able to see it very well, but in the background, you'll be able to see where my pond is right back there.
Yeah.
And there's a pond bank back on the very back. And I've told you about this. I've seen orbs back there. Not very many, just 1 or 2. But I've seen them, you know, and that, you know, brief little flash of light. That's it. Well, there's a road that goes right, literally, as I'm standing, I'm looking at the road. It's not, oh God, Carl, what would you say, 50 yards away from my front porch?
Probably.
So, you know, so I know whenever a car's going by. What's
Right.
April say? Richie and I both have seen full body, one of a boy when we lived in military housing. Wow. That's cool. That's really cool. You know, so yeah, that's, you know, that's the, I've also got big news concerning Warrior Fest.
Okay.
So don't let me
We'll
forget
get
about
it. Yeah, we'll get into that in a little bit.
that. But yeah, so I mean, you know, as far as paranormal stuff is concerned, I wholeheartedly believe that there is something out there. I just don't know what it is, and I can't put my
Right.
finger on it. You know, and no, I'm not gonna be like Zach Faggot and calling everything's a goddamn demon. No, it's not.
Right.
I'm sorry, it's not a fucking demon. Always, you know,
Right.
it could be a kid that died too early that's trying to get a message across to his ancestors. It could be, God, anything. You know, we had a young man whose grandfather came through the Echo Box and just said, "I'm proud of you."
Right.
You know,
That tore him up when he heard that.
yeah, you know, and if I ever heard that, it would tear me up.
Yeah.
Honestly.
I know, but you look at the group of people we had there. You know, we had them from our local town. We had them from as far away as Kearney came in and everything. And those people were hilarious, you know,
Oh, yeah.
all the way around.
Well, and there's so many people that came in and were like, we never knew that there was anything like this at this building. We're like, it's 100 years old. How did you not realize that? You know?
Right. And then all of them go, well, we seen the full apparition on the YouTube video. Anybody that looks up, anybody that looks up the old school at Cameron and sees a video of an apparition walking across the hallway, it's photoshopped. It was for a haunted Halloween party.
Yep, haunted house that they did there.
Yeah, that's all it was.
And don't get me wrong, you know, they've talked about, you know, my mother, show mom, has talked about the orbs down in the basement where we do our show.
Right.
You know, you know, and she's seen stuff like that on the security cameras. So that's, you know, okay, cool. Security cameras pick stuff up like that all the time.
Right.
You know, I'm sure if I've decided to put security cameras up out here at the property, they'd pick up all kinds of crazy shit. So,
right.
You know,
okay, let's right. Let's get off the paranormal here a little bit and talk about WO Entertainment and everything. Yeah. So
if
for everybody listening,
jump on the computer.
Okay. Yeah, in the chat room, everybody knows about WO Entertainment and what's coming up at the end of the month, the 180 hours that we're going to go live. And everybody has to sign up on Twitch, Periscope, or Twitter to watch the full 180 hours.
Yeah. And it's WO Entertainment 1. And I'll see if I can put that in the comments. I can't.
I can.
Okay.
Well, I can do this. Just a second here. Let me pull ours up.
Yeah, put the little thing.
Yeah.
Mr. Wizard. So, speaking of 180 hours, Carl, you already know this. I did my first news media interview today, and it will air tomorrow on 98.1 KMBZ. That's Kilo Mike Bravo Zulu. Down here in Kansas City, you can listen to it online as well. All you got to do is look up KMBZ, 98.1. And I think you might have to put like Kansas City or something. It'll bring you to their website and hit play. It'll be during the morning show. And yeah, I'm super excited. We got to talk a little bit about the world record, why we're doing it, what the significance of 180 hours is. Which, if you do the math, 22 a day, that's approximately the number of veterans that would kill themselves in 8 days, which we are going to be live for 8 days. So that's the significance behind it. The whole, and I said it a couple of times during the interview, this isn't something to say, hey, look at us. It's, hey, look at this problem. Look at the issues that we're dealing with, and nobody's talking about it.
Right.
And I hate to say it, and pardon me for saying it this way, but fuck COVID. We have an epidemic in this world that is killing literally towns worth of people.
Yeah.
That's 660 a month at 22 a day. That's 660 a month. There's towns in Missouri that would cease to exist in a matter of 2 months.
Right.
Just gone off the face of the earth. That's the problem we're having. That is the epidemic we're having. And then if you add in the teen suicide rate as well as the adult suicide rate, it goes up exponentially.
Right.
You're looking at entire cities, major metropolitan areas disappearing in a year.
Yep.
What would that do to the United States economy?
Oh, it just destroy it. If
and now granted, obviously the 22 is an average across, the entire United States, what was studied, blah, blah, blah. I don't care about the statistical facts. What I care about is the legitimate tactile facts, and the mere fact that I can say, beyond a shadow of a doubt, at 22 a day, the town that I grew up in would be gone in a year.
Yeah. The town I live in would be gone in roughly a year. Oh no, it'd be less than that. 600. It'd be gone in 2 months.
Yeah. So
yeah, like Nico says, 22 too many.
Yeah, one is too many.
That's right.
And honestly, as far as I'm concerned, and I've said it before on my show, I'm not going to shut up until it's done. The greasy wheel gets the most grease. I'm not going to shut up until it's gone.
Right.
And until we finally have the answers and the resolve that needs to happen. Now, as much as I hate to say it, there are those that are too far gone, and there's no way you can help them.
Right.
I hate to say it, and I hate to sound like negative Nancy, but that's the truth of the matter. Is there are some people who are so far gone, there is no bringing them back from the precipice.
Right.
Look at me using big words. I've been to the brink twice, and somehow I'm still on this earth. I don't know what for. I don't know why, but there's a purpose in my life, and I like to think that it's Woe Entertainment and Warrior Outdoors, and so I keep pressing on. There's mornings where I don't want to get up and get out of bed and do what I do on a daily basis, but I do because I know that there's a reason.
Right.
So, Nico, you need to hurry up and get your show on air so you can come on air and we can have a fifth show on the network.
That's right, Nico.
The Rusky Canuck there, which will be his show, the Rusky Canuck, will be on sometime soon. We just don't know when. So as soon as he gets everything ready and lined out, we'll have him on, and the Rusky Canuck will come on and talk like Ivan and say A at the end of every sentence. He'll be the politest Russian you ever met.
Yeah, he's in the chat room on all the shows and everything. He was even in our chat room on our Sunday service show at the church.
Awesome. You're getting a lot of broke up feedback, Carl.
Well, it's probably because I got the computer on and I'm using my phone to do it this time.
Oh. Okay. But anyway, so
what equipment do you need, Nico? Nico's trying, but he needs equipment.
Okay, we'll work on that for you, bud.
Well, you got a phone. That's what I'm using tonight.
Yeah.
Because I left my big camera down at WO Entertainment.
Yeah. He left his big camera at the studio. But
Tater was going real wild there after the show with Richie having a conversation.
Right. So real quick announcement for Warrior Fest, guys. I know a lot of people have been wondering if there's going to be Warrior Fest shirts. There are. We have the shirts ready to be ordered. So we will be releasing. Stay tuned to the Woe Entertainment page. We will be releasing the link for the online store. They will get shipped directly to you. So that should be coming down the pipe by Monday. So watch the page. Make sure you go over, like it, subscribe, follow, fucking tickle the nuts, whatever you have to do to get the page to give you notifications. And as soon as that pops up, we will have it up. I know I'll probably do a real quick live video on it. I don't know yet. I might just post a video of me going, "We got shirts!" But the front says Woe Entertainment. It's got Goose, Redneck Pimp, Wizard Pod, and Tater on it. The back has Misfits Bar and Grill. It's got a big, beautiful flag on it. It's got Misfits Bar and Grill, Warrior Fest 2020, supporting Warrior Outdoors. And, it's real plain and simple. But, it's our first shirt. This will be year 3 for Warrior Fest. And it's our first year to have a shirt. And it will also be, the shirts are only $20, guys. So, and it goes to a good cause. It goes to help us continue to do what we do every day.
Right.
As well as, just, being able to fund Warrior Outdoors. And that's what Woe Entertainment's main purpose is to fund Warrior Outdoors.
Right.
And be able to take vets on hunts, monster truck shows, anything we can to try and get these guys and girls.
Exactly.
So,
yeah.
I know.
And we have a big comedy show this Saturday.
Yep.
Yeah. For everybody listening that will be in the area of Cameron, Missouri, Saturday night, gates open at 7, and the gates actually open.
Yeah.
Roy Anthony's going to open the gates for us. But you're going to come out to Cameron, Missouri on A Highway to the Alpaca Farm, where we're going to be doing a live comedy show out in the pasture.
So, all right. Well, as far as in Warrior Fest is going to be a hell of a party, guys. And it's a good time. I can't. Carl got to experience a little mini Warrior Fest a couple months ago in June.
Yeah.
With Reality Becomes, which is a badass band. I'm hoping that they go a long way. And they are one of our bands that we try and help pimp out as much as we can. And Aaron and John and the guys are really cool. They're really fun. We are going to be broadcasting it live, so if you cannot make it, please tune in to the live feed. That way you can have a good time with us. We'll be trying to take comments, and we'll have somebody monitoring comments. It's probably the wizard there the whole time, trying to, we will have somebody on comment duty. So,
right.
if you got a comment, or if you feel like donating, the links will be scrolling up across the bottom of the screen here. And it's real easy. It's just WO Entertainment at iCloud.com on PayPal, and that'll pop up. You'll see my name and the WO Entertainment logo, and boom, you can donate there. We'll be giving away the mystery box finally. This will be the second year we've done the mystery box. I think we're up to, oh God, I think we're up to almost 10,000 entries total.
Yeah.
Which is about what we were up to last year. I think we had one person last year that had over 5,000 entries, and she did not win the box. So, but then again, on any raffle type thing, on any drawing like that, it only takes one.
That's right.
We sold We're Outdoors, one of our first fundraisers we did. We sold 200 tickets to raffle off a Tavor.
You froze up. Well, Justin froze up on his phone. Probably lost the internet signal right there. But yeah, Warrior Fest in Blue Springs, Missouri, and Misfits Bar and Grill on Highway 7, November 6th through 7th. And that's where we will be ending our 180 hours live, November the 7th, at Misfits Bar and Grill at Warrior Fest. What a great way to end the live stream that we'll be doing is at our Warrior Fest. So Justin gets back on here. Yeah, his audio was getting real bad. I'd say he lost the internet connection. So, but yeah, this will be the new night that my show will be on. Rounding up some guests to be on the show. Just different things coming on. But tonight I just thought we'd talk about our paranormal event that we've been having going on and WO Entertainment. So we'll see if just a second, I'll get you on there. Okay. Yeah, you froze up on your phone.
So where did I get cut off?
Yeah, you froze up on your phone.
Yeah, my phone actually died. So, anyway, so we'll be giving away the mystery box again. That's going to be something I think we're going to do every year. And there's all kinds of stuff in it. That's the great part. I mean, you've seen what's in it. There's everything from beef jerky to I think there might even be a drug test in there.
Right.
So,
we've had a lot of people donate.
But so there's tons of different stuff in there. People donate to it. If you want to donate to WO Entertainment directly, the link is right down there, and that will also be up.
We've had a lot of people donate to our
mystery box, yeah.
Mystery box.
And if you can make it out, and you want to still give something to the mystery box, if you can make it out to Warrior Fest, we'll still take them up until the time we take donations to the box up until the time we give it away.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. I mean, we've had a lot of people like Felix Irving, New Beginnings Alpacas.
Is there that much
donated.
of a delay?
Yeah, there's a lot of delay. I don't know why.
So,
we've had a lot of guys has donated.
Yeah,
there's a lot of delay. I don't know why.
Dude, do you really have to ask? My internet.
Yeah.
That's all I'm going to say. I have satellite internet up here, man.
But yeah, I don't know why there's.
But anyway, what?
Okay, I'm gonna try something here. Let me see. But yeah, I don't know why there's such a delay.
Dude, this mic needs one of those long silver handles. I'd feel like one of those game show hosts.
Yeah.
Come here, Belle.
Okay.
Come here, baby.
Did that help on the delay?
Ruh-roh. What are you trying? Oh, you're trying to disconnect your computer?
Yeah, I took my computer off.
So it's going to be a good time. We've got, I think it's 8 bands. Eight bands, I think. Nine comedians. And actually, this will be the first year that I have had no hand in any of the booking. I actually gave all of that over to Richie, and it's Redneck Pimp, and he's done a phenomenal job of getting everybody lining everything up. I don't know if you can see her, but I got one of my fat dogs next to me. Come here, baby. Come here. Oh, come here. Say hi, Bella.
Yeah, that ain't the one that tries to bite me all the time. That ain't the one that tries to bite me.
No. No, that's Annie. She tries to bite everybody. You're not special. She hates everybody, including me. And except for Rachel. Like, show wife is the only person she will not bark at or try to bite.
Yeah, Nico says we have a 10-second delay.
Yeah, she doesn't do it to the kids, but yeah, that's about right. But it's Warrior Fest itself is a labor of love, and it's just something that it's still kind of surreal even after the third year, because originally I only planned it to be one concert, one time only, and like maybe 3 or 4 bands, so like 2 hours tops. And the first year it evolved into 14 bands in 2 days, and so now we're kind of just perfecting it. And I'm getting distracted by Mr. Peabody and Sherman. But
But yeah, this.
But it literally it was one of those things that. Go ahead, Carl.
Okay, the 180 hours that we're going to have live is going to be so many different people on the show.
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah, one of the
go
big
ahead.
events.
I was just agreeing.
Yeah, one of the big events. Yeah, this 10-second delay is something else. I can hear myself. The Reverend Sean Whittington is going to have a group on from Scotland.
Mm-hmm.
And do a live investigation for us on there.
Yeah, I'm excited to see that. I know Show Wife's excited. We're both going to be watching that one. The live investigation of the Scottish castle. So,
Yeah.
we
And also,
both like that kind of stuff. We're both huge into Halloween,
right,
and so that just makes Halloween even better.
right. And
And the
David
fact
Cook's
that
going to be on there.
it's not on a weeknight, so I don't have to get up for work the next day is great.
Yeah, I'll have the whole week off so I can do the
Yep.
show.
Can't wait to see him on there. Also, for some reason, I think I have him on my Facebook.
You might. He's a paranormal investigator from London.
Okay, this is all about wood. This is wood.
There's your week off, Carl.
Yeah, I heard it.
It's just doing that because some of them are different.
Paranormal investigator from London.
Yeah. Well, for some reason, I'm gonna have to look it up because for some reason I know his name from somewhere, and I don't know where, but I know him. Yeah. I don't know his name from. I don't know why, but I know his name.
Right. He'll be on the Rev show Sunday night.
So, but anyway, man, I'm gonna go ahead and jump.
Okay.
Yeah. But I'm gonna go ahead and jump off of here because this internet delay crap. I've got to get better internet up here at some point soon. Apparently fiber is coming, but it's been coming for the best 2 years. So
they're making the wire.
Oh. So with that being said, much love to you all. If you are having issues, if you know somebody who's having issues, please reach out to somebody. I know it sounds like I've rehearsed it, but it's only because I've said it 300 times a week. Every show I've done for the past 5 years, I close the show the same way every time. And it's not because it's something that I just think I should say. It's because I wholeheartedly believe it. If I wouldn't have reached out, I wouldn't be here. So. Huh?
I didn't say nothing.
All right. Much love, you guys. We'll talk to you soon.
Okay. Bye. Okay, everybody. Now hopefully there's not a 10-second delay between me talking to you than there was with Goose on there. But, yeah, stay tuned to WO Entertainment's Facebook page as we bring more up, more shows coming on the network. Put out to anybody if they're interested on bringing a show to WO Entertainment to contact them on the WO Entertainment Facebook page, and we'll get back to them. We just growing our network for more shows, for more entertainment. If you have any comments on how you like WO Entertainment and their shows that are coming on, I know it seems like there's a lot of paranormal shows coming on there. But we're getting more comedians going to start their shows up and come on there. So we're just growing it to reach out to different people in different venues. But, yeah. Like I said, let's see. Oh, yeah. Tomorrow night, we do our camp out at our cemetery down here that we take care of. So we'll be having in the next couple of weeks, or I may wait until the end of the month for the 180 hours live and show some video and audio clips from our camp out at the cemetery. We'll have, I think, 6 or 8 people coming up. Denise and Ron Pridemore's coming up. We do this every year out there. We're trying to catch some things that's been seen out there by the locals, even the sheriff's department have seen soldiers on horseback out there. So we're trying to capture some of that, and it's just going to be a fun time. Hopefully it stays dry. We got a chance of rain tomorrow night. But, well, been on here for about an hour. That's what I'm going to do tonight. It's been a long day at work. Me and Justin, like Justin said, he was wore out. I'm wore out. So with that being said, everybody have a great evening. The next show coming on will be Sunday night at 5 o'clock. It's 1700 somewhere. Join in there. Listen to Cameron and Nathan. And hopefully Shay will show up this time in talk. So that, and then right after that, you can see the Rev Show on WO Entertainment Facebook page. So again, everybody have a good night, safe night, be safe. Talk to y'all later. See if I can end this on my phone. Come on. It's not one to end for me tonight. It's been one of them days. Okay, here we go. Talk to y'all later.